The following is enhanced with Syrinscape. Epic games need epic sound. Even your normal-ass games need epic sound. Visit Syrinscape.com to elevate your game. And now, your Unreal GM.
All right. So here's where we're at. The situation, if you will. Radon has just walked in to the dungeons of Castle Ravenloft and seen Dan Jackules, Jabber, Kojin, and a tiger all trying to free Rictavio. Now we're going to Tarantino it back a couple hours where you guys are planning how you're going to get there. A black carriage arrives from Missure Spifi. It takes him beating feet, thundering down the old Slavic road to Castle Ravenloft, where there is a courtyard waiting. Radon exits, opens the door for Missure Spifi. Missure Spifi, you are greeted by Strahd, Ludmilla, Valentia, and Anastasia, as they're all talking about Strahd and Radon go to each other. And he says, it seems that they've begun exploring the castle again. Won't you make sure that our guest for the wedding has been properly tucked in for the night? And Ludmilla and him start to walk off and go down. Strahd looks at you, Mr. Spiffy, and says, it is good to see you again. I trust you have been practicing.
It is good to see you as well. And yes, I have. I believe this is a beautiful instrument, and I appreciate you giving this to me. And I've thought about your offer as well.
Yes.
It seems that nobody has the courage to do the right thing. I feel like I will do that. I'll accept your gift.
You wish to be turned into a vampire?
Yes, sir.
Well, if we're going to have you fit as a fiddle to play, we should probably do this as soon as possible.
As you wish.
He takes you to the back of Castle Ravenloft, where there's that garden area that's overlooking the town of Barovia. And he looks into your eyes and he begins to set your feelings at ease as his gaze connects with yours. You feel all the anticipation and just inner turmoil beginning to subside as you feel that this is the right thing to do. And he reaches in and embraces you and bites your neck. And it's at the point that you're in between life and death that he opens up his wrist and gives you his blood. And that is where you pass out. You'll awaken in approximately 24 hours. I will go ahead and there you go. That's all the stuff. The handout should be popped up there for you. That's all the stuff that you get. And then as a creature type, you count as undead once it's taken effect.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. It's when Strahd and Ludmilla are walking down. Ludmilla and Radon. Ludmilla tells Radon that she's not going to get her dress dirty and that he will take the prisoner to another location. It is at that point he turns in and sees all of you. Jabber, you're first. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to take a bonus action first to dash. Cunning action, to be exact. I'm going to dash over to him. And I am going with a Psychic Blades attack.
All right.
Dexterity instead of strength.
Gotcha. And Radon is pretty spry. So he's his armor class is 18.
21.
That's a hit.
There's 7 damage. Psychic damage.
All right.
And I am going to hit him a second time.
Gotcha.
18.
That's meets it, beats it. You got it.
Got it on nuts. For another 6 damage.
Is there anything else that you're gonna do?
In 1 second. No, that is actually no. I take that back. I'm going to action search on this
All
one.
right.
I'm going to give him another sticker. Let him find out why they call me Jabber.
Gotcha.
Missed on that one. And as for my next action, I'm going to disengage.
So
Oh, wait, no, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Screw it.
Is that your turn?
I have one more attack.
All right.
I have 2 attacks per action. And missed that one too.
So you come in, you hit him twice with your new trick so that he has no clues. But as soon as he's able to kind of reset himself, he pops you off to the side. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Next up is Radon, who smiles and says, Strahd said I couldn't hurt you unless you tried something first. And I need you to go ahead and make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Well,
You take 23 points of psychic damage as the area around him gets filled with the wails of the thousands of souls that he has erased from this earth. The wails of the dead batter around you, hitting you, confusing you. And then he takes out his scimitar and attacks at you 3 times. What's your AC?
16.
All right, so that's only 1 hit for 7 points of damage. He then proceeds to back out of the doorway You can go ahead and get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, perfect.
And he closes the door.
Attack of opportunity. I'm going to go with my Hoopak. Melee. 19. And it's silvered.
That's a hit.
For 6 damage.
Gotcha. He's still looking pretty fresh. All right, that's Radon's turn. Next up is Kojin.
All right. Gonna run up there towards the door. Have to use my action to dash. Did he lock the door?
He's in the process of trying to lock the door. It looks like he's probably going to do that next turn.
Can I try to stop them somehow? Like, open, or I don't know if it's a pull or push, but
Tell you what, we can go competing athletics on this.
it's just
So I got a
athletics check.
Yeah, I got a 22 for mine.
Yeah, that's it.
He manages to hold the door shut as you're trying to pry on it.
I think that'll be it for my turn this time.
All right.
Kick it open.
Rictavio moves kind of towards the outer part of the cell, takes the dodge action, not sure what to expect. Dan Jackules, it is your go.
Couldn't remember if we got him out of the cell or not.
You didn't try to open that door. You were trying to open another one to get in.
Right. But he Rudolph is out of the cell, correct?
No, he's still in the cell. He moved further back in the cell since you guys weren't able to open that door for him.
Oh. Is he in any type of shackles, or is he just freely in the cell?
It looks like he's freely in the cell, although he's beat up pretty bad.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to open the cell. Guess I'm gonna charge the door and see if I can. See if I can bust it down or open it, pop it open or something.
All right, are you going to make an attack at it, or are you going to try to push on it?
I'm just use all my force to try and push it open, I guess.
Gotcha. So it'll be competing athletics checks.
Okay.
You got a 16.
Ooh. That's not good. 13.
He's still able to hold it shut.
Radon, you bastard. Shoot. Is there a crack in the doorway? I see like just a sliver of light.
There is a spot where you can like look in without having to open the door. When you look out through it, you do not see him, so he's probably down below that area.
Oh, my roll 20 just died. Cool. Please hold. Okay, so what I was getting at is I can see just a sliver. Can I see enough to use Misty Step?
You absolutely can, because you can
All
see
right.
the location outside of it.
Alright, I'm gonna pop out there.
All right. Would you like to ping where you would like me to put you?
I guess I can see right there, whatever that is. Oh. Hello,
All right.
Mr. Radon.
Pop out. You see him turn back. He's like, nice trick.
I think there's been a misunderstanding here.
I told my master not to play with his food.
I guess that's all I have.
All right.
Okay.
It is the tiger's go. The tiger runs up and starts clawing at the moldy wooden door, scratching it up pretty good. That's its turn, and now it's back to Jabber.
I can also see through the door, correct? Through the keyhole?
Yeah.
I am going to, as a bonus action, manifest Echo on the other side.
All right, let me grab your echo. Let me know if that's the location that you want it.
Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm going to... No, wait. Take a look at this thing. Bonus action. I swear that was special. Attacking left hand. Yeah, that is correct. Attack. With the echo.
All right.
You're right there, right in front of me. 'Cause I can't see right there. Anyway. Is he at least 5 feet from me?
From your echo? Absolutely.
Alright, 27.
That's a hit.
For another 7 damage.
He's tanking all these hits so far. It doesn't look like he's too affected.
And that is where I'll end my turn.
All right. It is Radon's turn. I need everybody to go ahead and make me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Hey Doc, I'd like to use my favored by the gods.
All right.
Find sorcerer thing.
Gotcha. All right, so if you did not pass the DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, you take 26 points of damage. If you passed, you take 13. And that is psychic damage, and that is enough to pop out your echo, Jabber.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear him as he starts locking the door with the key that he's got on his belt. You hear him call out, "Dinner time, creatures of the night." Kojin, I need you to roll me a 1d4.
Doc, I want to do... Okay. Side bolstered knack. I have to roll a 1d6 psionic die.
All right.
Success.
All right. So you take the 16 points of psychic damage.
13.
The 13. Yes, you are correct. Because that's how math works. The tiger yelps out in severe pain. All right. And it looks like Radon is holding an action. All right. Next up is Kojin.
Yep. Unlock the door, guys, or help me. And hold my action to run through the door if somebody opens it.
Gotcha. Alright, Rictavio's turn. He calls to the cat. Dan Jackules, it is your go.
I am going to cast Fear.
Ooh, on Radon?
Sure. See what he's afraid of. Wisdom 14.
You got an 18.
Yeah. Darn you, Radon.
It's pretty tricksy. He smiles at you. I invented fear.
I'm sure he did. Ooh, not a whole lot here.
Did you save against that psychic damage, Dan?
I did.
Alright. You feel like the souls of the people that he's killed just whipping around. You can tell that it's an area of effect that you're caught in. You're pretty much
great.
on the edge of it.
Cool. I'm gonna back. Gonna back up here just real quick. And yeah. Well, I guess I can cast as a bonus. I'll put Hunter's Mark on him for whatever.
Alright.
I'll say once again, been a misunderstanding. And that's my turn.
He answers back. Care to explain?
Yeah. Creepy ass castle. Heard noises, came down here. Care to explain?
You're not the first people who's traipsed where they should not go. Alright. Tiger double moves to get out of there. You can see that it's bleeding from the nose and from the ears. Alright. Jabber, it is your go. You are starting to hear what sounds like hundreds of fingernails and claws scraping at the ceiling out in the area. Dan, you hear that as well.
I'm gonna use my lockpicks again. Open this damn door.
Okay.
What I need to do again.
It is going to be a dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
$19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
You managed to unlock it.
And I'm gonna open the door. And
As
bum
you
rush
open
out.
the door, Radon looks at you and he says, "Ah, good. You let the children in."
Be ready for a silver tip.
So you used your action to unlock
Oh yeah,
the
that's
door.
right. That's right. Oops. Do I have to use my bonus action? Sorry.
Is there anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take as a bonus action. I'm going to cunning action and disengage. Oh wait, no, can't fucking do that either. Sorry. End my turn.
All right.
Wait, yeah, I can. That's a bonus action. Disengage. Cunning.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Come on. It won't let me move out of here. Trying to
How
go
far-
through the doorway and it won't.
Oh,
They
you're
won't
trying to
let me
go through the
out.
doorway?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I can see where I'm at.
That should help out a little bit.
There we go. Trying to get about right there.
Ping that again. Right there.
Yeah.
All right. You still feel like the psychic thing that affected you is still affecting you, or
Okay.
would be still affecting you.
Okay.
It's got like a 10-foot area to it. Or do you still want to stay there?
Actually, I want to get closer to. Actually, that's still within my range. I believe that would be far enough away. Yep, that'd be far enough away.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Got you. On Radon's turn, he walks through the door, closes it. Kojin, I need you to make that DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. All right. So you will only take 8 points of damage. Scored extremely low on that, and then he proceeds to attack at you 3 times with a scimitar. What's your AC?
19.
All right, so only one of those hit for 12 points of damage. As you're able to block the majority of them, but he hits one in.
Alrighty. That was 12 damage.
Correct. And then the 8 psychic makes a total of 20 for this turn. And that's his action. It is now your go. Kojin, go ahead.
I'm going to, with both hands, take the sun sword and try and attack him with that.
Did you... you did attune to the sun sword. Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that I did the...
No, you did. It's totally there. I saw it.
Okay, I don't think 16 is going to hit, though.
It's not, but it looks awesome as a yield lightsaber ignites in your hand, just illuminating the whole room. And as you bring it down, he moves off to the side.
Alright, I'm going to try a second attack.
All right.
21.
21 hits.
Alright, I'm also going to go ahead on this one, burn a spell slot to do... I forgot what it's called. How could I forget what it's called?
Smite.
Yes, thank you.
He is not undead, so it's only your base dice for whatever spell level you choose.
Alright. So that's going to be 8 damage from the sword itself, and then I am going to burn a second level spell slot, so I believe that's 3d8 altogether.
Yes.
That's 15 extra damage.
All right. What's the total on the damage?
15, and I believe it was 8. Let me go back and check. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
But yeah, 15 and 8, so 23 altogether.
All right.
And let's see. Yeah, that's all I can do this turn.
Gotcha. Next up is Rictavio, who runs over next to the door and starts trying to pull and bash and make things happen. All right, Dan, it is your go.
Gonna bum rush the door.
All right,
Is it open? Not open? Don't know.
the door is closed. It does not look like it's locked.
Wow, I'm gonna bust it open. Or open it.
All right,
My grand interest. Bam.
kick open the door like the Kool-Aid man.
Does that opening the door is that an action?
Yeah. We'll call it an item interaction since it's not locked.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I'm just gonna go for it. This son of a bitch. Haven't taken any. Let's see. Wondering grapple. No. Yeah. Okay. So he's got Hunter's Mark on him. Lovely. Oh no, wait. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to. I'm gonna hit him with the blood spear.
Okay. Anything above a 18?
Just missed. And man, this guy sucks. All right, I try it one more time, I guess.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, for a 4. And as a bonus action, I will tap him with the crossbow bolt, which that'll hit.
All right. So you're dropping your spear?
Yep.
All right.
Well, the spear.
So your item interaction was opening the door.
Yep.
So in order to have you come out with a crossbow for the bonus action, I'm going to say that you're going to drop your spear.
Yep. Which looks epic, by the way. So that was a total.
So if you wanted to reload, I'd say you'd have to have that free hand. So if you just wanted to stick him with it, you'd have an unloaded crossbow.
So
that's 6 with the crossbow.
Yeah, so that's 10 total.
He looks like he just hit half health. He looks bloodied. Smiles. I haven't been challenged like this in a while.
Again, I think there's been a misunderstanding. And then I'm kind of standing in the doorway here, I think.
You are.
Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, you know what? Dang it, I always forget this, and I caught it before I ended my turn. He's Hunter marked, so I was supposed to add 1d6 extra damage on those 2 hits.
There you
So
go.
if you may allow.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. First one was the spear. Oops. Ignore that. Wrong die. 1d6, where are you? Okay, so that's an additional 1. Yay.
Damage is damage.
Yep. And for that second one, it would have been an additional 6. So 7.
Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
All right. Tiger, seeing Radon, rushes up but it had to double move since it's in all that water. Radon's now kind of captured or surrounded. Jabber, you hear skittering on the ceiling as it sounds like there are things up above where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a bonus action, and I am going to use a psionic whispers. I'm going to get into his head. He doesn't know that this I can do.
You're going to try to communicate psychically with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you want to say?
I'm just gonna get into his head. That's the number one thing I want to do, because he doesn't know I can do it. So he's gonna be scared or frightened or whatnot, confused that he's got little Jabber's voice in his head.
Yes, but you do know that there are spells in this world that replicate that exact same thing, like messenger, sending, those types of things.
True. There's one other thing. No, I can't use that, can I?
If you're trying to get in his head and fuck with him, there's an actual spell for that. It's called Dissident Whispers.
True, but I have taunt.
Okay.
Can I use that?
Yeah.
I need a DC 11 from him, wisdom saving throw.
That is a 14. He passed.
Damn it. I bet you didn't expect my little ass could do this. Guess what? You're fucked because you made the wrong decision to lock up somebody who had no reason to be locked up, and we only heard the noises from upstairs, so we came down here to investigate. You posed a threat to us, so now it's your time to say bye-bye. And I'm still going to keep that connection.
All right.
And going to take... I'm going to pass through the doorway, which should be within my movement. I'm going to have to go through Dan Jackal's legs underneath him.
All right. That counts as double movement. So I'm going to move you so that way you can, because you would see. Do you see all those things that are around you?
I do not.
Ah.
It is too dark.
Oh.
All I see is 2 walls on either side of me and up to the other door where I was.
Well, as you're passing through on the ceiling, you saw a couple sets of eyes. It looks like there are 4 vampires that have answered Radon's call.
Okay.
And it looks like they are trying to box you in.
Okay. This is where I'm going to end my turn right here.
All right, so you're ending your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dan, Jabber, Kojin, I need you to make me another DC 16 wisdom saving throw. As he uses his deadly choir. If you did not pass, you take 21 points of damage. If you passed, you will only take 10 points of damage. Then he looks over at you, Jabber, and he produces 2 darts. And he says, well, let me alleviate your concerns. And as he whips 1, whips 2, both of them strike Rictavio. You see him clutch the bars. And he starts to shake and shudder a little bit. His eyes kind of go slack as he falls face down, floating in the water. He says, there, you see? He's dead. As he starts laughing. The cat did not pass the save. so it falls limply in the water. I suggest if there is a misunderstanding that you find yourself in these cells and we could settle it another time. Kojin, it is your go. Rictavio is bleeding out in the cell behind you.
Can I get to him, or is that cell still locked?
The cell is locked, but he is like, you can reach through the bars if you needed to. You can totally kick the bars down. You're a hero like that.
I can't see what's around me. Is the Radon still next to me? I have
Tell you
dark
what.
vision, so I don't know.
Well, so there's
Is
been
it-
no light, but now you've got that sun sword. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'll go ahead and give you some light.
No, he is right there, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna try to do it anyway. I'm going to lean in and just touch Octavio? I forgot his name.
Octavio, he's all the way
Octavio.
he's all the way down at the bottom. I'm pinging the area. You'd have to move away from Radon.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move away from Radon.
All right, you see that he does not take that attack of opportunity. You slog
Alright.
your way down to Radon, or
Okay.
to Rictavio.
Cool. And then I'm gonna reach in and cast Spare the Dying.
All right, brings him to 0.
Is
Stabilized.
Is he like laying like face down or anything?
He
or-
is, but I'll say that you can like turn him and stuff like that, so that way I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to save him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my action. So yeah, that'll be it for me this turn.
All right. Rictavio starts to breathe. He is unconscious but stabilized. Dan Jackules, it is your go.
I am gonna.
You can hear the creatures of the night crawling just beyond that little precipice that you have.
Mhm. Real quick on the last fail or save, what was damage for either?
If you failed, it's a 21. If you passed, it's only 10.
Okay. I think with Hunter's Mark, I get a advantage on that. Can you confirm that or not?
You know, I say I'll err on the side of my players, and then we'll figure it out at the end of this to
All right.
figure out what I need.
I think at this point, I'm gonna lick my wounds. I'm gonna stand down. Say, there is a misunderstanding. We have
Then
a
I
wedding to attend.
Then I suggest you find your way into this room, and we'll let Strahd sort this out.
Which room?
Into the room. He points where Kojin and Rictavio are at. He wants you to go into the cells,
Oh,
or at least into the room that the cells are in.
I will step in.
All right.
I can't move my guy, so I assume I go in.
You do. Let me so much going on. Delete that. Alright, you pass in, and Radon does not do anything to harm you as you go in. If that's your turn, Jabber, you are up.
And how far am I away from him?
You are on the other side of that door.
Okay,
He
I'm
has
gonna go-
watched Kojin go back. He has watched Dan Jackules go back, and now it's you. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to enter the room and stand right in front of him. For some reason, it won't let me move. I can't go through the doorway for some stupid... I could have sworn the door was open.
I closed it behind me.
Click on things,
Oh,
stuff
just kidding.
happens. He kicked it so hard it like went, and then the flute came back.
I'm going to silver tip him again. A 25 this time.
That's a hit.
And on top of that, I want to slide in a sneak attack.
So sneak attack happens if you have advantage, or if there's another creature within 5 feet of him, or if he's unaware of your attack. None of those conditions apply.
I was reading it. I don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
How much damage did you do to him?
4. And then instead of silver tip, I'm gonna slide in with psionic blades at a 23.
That's a hit.
So a total of 9 damage. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use cunning action again and jump out the doorway.
Okay. Like the other side of the doorway?
Mm-hmm. Back to where I was.
Just right on the other side of that doorway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Radon's turn. Jabber, I need you to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw for me.
It's 11.
You take 20 points of psychic damage as the ghostly echoes of the people that he has killed flare through your mind, giving you psychic damage. 20 points worth.
Okay. I'm going to use another die for that failed.
Okay.
1d6.
So you only take 10. He is going to walk over to you, and then he is going to make 3 attacks with his scimitar. That is a 24, a 25, and a 20. So all 3 of those hits. That is 9 points on the first one, 7 points on the second one, and then 10 points on the third. That is a total of 26 points of damage, all slashing to you. How are you looking?
I need a healing potion. I know I have it. I don't think I put it in my backpack. I don't remember. I know I bought one.
Jabber.
I'm down to 2 hit points.
Vampires start pouring in. 2 of them are going to make attacks on you. I know. One of them manages to hit you with a claw for 9 points of slashing damage. I do believe that reduces you to 0.
Yep.
Radon stays the vampire, picks up your hoopak, breaks it, and then tosses you inside. He looks at everybody and says, I suggest you wait here while Strahd figures out what to do with you. And then he pulls a little blood from his cheek. Thanks for the workout. And you hear the door close. Starts slogging back through, and it looks like the vampires are staying there to guard the entryway. We are now out of combat. Jabber, go ahead and give me your first death saving throw.
$15.
15?
Death save.
All right. You made it. All right, we are out of initiative. What's everybody doing?
Person's gonna cast Spare the Dying on Jabber.
All right. Jabber, you stabilize. Roll me a 1d4.
Two.
You will awaken in 2 hours. The rest of the time is kind of spent in some sort of limbo as you're waiting. The vampires are peering in, trying to figure out what's going on. You notice that they're not entering, they're not doing anything. It seems like they're almost on orders to wait and guard this area. Is anybody going to try to do anything during this time?
I would like to try and cast a spell that takes 10 minutes to cast. Will
Yep,
I have
you got the
enough
time. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast a Prayer of Healing. Well, I'm gonna drag everybody within 30 feet, I guess.
That's easy enough to do.
And yeah, I'll cast Prayer of Healing. That's gonna be that's 21 points of healing to I forgot his name, Octavio or Rictavio, sorry.
You can just
Jabber.
call him Van Richten or Van Helsing. It's the same flavor at this point.
Did the tiger die?
The tiger is dead. The tiger died to
The tiger died.
yeah,
That's-
died to his Radon's
Mommy.
psychic onslaught.
But so everybody else gets 21 points of healing.
You got any resurrection spells?
No, I don't.
Not Tony.
Sadly, Tony became a casualty. All right. Here's the way I see it. We'll take a break, and then we will figure this stuff out when we come back. When we come back, Strahd is going to be talking to all of you in these chambers to try to figure out what's going on. So you at least know that much. Anytime you talk to the vampires, they say that they're waiting for the Lord Strahd.
Okay.
They've been ordered not to mess with you, but if you attack him or attack them, they will attack to kill. As the hours pass in this dank cell, everybody who was unconscious regains consciousness. There's a commotion from outside of the door as you hear the vampires skitter up the walls, and you see a large imposing figure that you know is Strahd von Zarovich looks in the doorway. Ah, I thought I told you not to go poking around where you weren't invited. Seems some of you have forgotten your manners. He lets those words hang in the air as he makes eye contact with each and every single one of you. Close proximity to Kojin is saving you from the effects of his charm. So, tell me, what brought you down to the one place I told you not to go? He looks down, sees the tiger. What's the matter? Cat's got your tongue?
I came to find a friend.
Ha. Well, he's here, and you found him. And you should be able to spend a lot of time with him. Unless you care to make the same deal that Missure Spifi did. He knows how to swear allegiance and become obedient. Fear's the only way that I can trust you now.
Never.
That's you. Dan Jackules, what do you say?
What do you mean Spiffy took the deal?
Missure Spifi is undergoing the transformation. He's becoming part of the family. You see, I turned him. Now he's buried in the garden. Tomorrow, he will rise up as one of my vampires.
Well, I promised myself that I would never walk in the shadows. And if that means declining your offer, then that's so be it.
Jabber, what say you?
The moment you kiss my toes is the moment I become a vampire. And I know you'll never kiss my toes because you're such a lord. And I turn my back on him.
Kind of scoffs a little bit. Well, I see. It should take you a little bit of time to possibly regain some manners. Tavia's been down here for about a day. I will come check on you after that. And he walks away. The rest of the evening passes into the next morning. About this time, Missure Spifi is clawing his way out of the earth. Missure Spifi, on you, you've got fine clothes. There is a loot laid next to you, the DOS loot, as well as the sheet music. Ludmilla and Valentia are there to make sure that you exit the grave properly, but you have been stripped of all your other possessions.
Do we get a long rest during this?
This is great, but where's the rest of my stuff?
You simply do not own any possessions. You exist at Lord Strahd's whim.
Let's play some music.
They tell you that there is people practicing up in the banquet area.
And that's where I head.
All right. Yes. Chris, everybody's able to get a full rest. So, Missure Spifi comes out with a full rest. Everybody else during this time is able to get a full rest. there is a hustle and bustle going on, and it seems like it is going to be the precipice of like the wedding ceremony as everything's getting ready. Strahd comes back down to the jail cells and makes you all that offer one last time on whether or not you want to be turned. What are your guys' answers?
I'm going to look up at him slowly and meticulously remove my right boot and hold up my stinky little foot. Are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want this, mister? I'm waiting for him to kiss my toes.
Come a little bit closer.
No, you come to me. You want me to be your slave and your vampire? You must kiss my toes. You come to me.
He does not. Dan, what is your answer?
I decline.
Kojin, what about you?
Same answer as yesterday. Never.
Well, I simply cannot have you getting in my way. I am so close to every single thing I have ever dreamt of.
What is it that you've dreamt of?
Leaving this land. See,
Wait. Leaving? I thought you wanted to rule this land.
I already rule this land. I have for the last 400 years. I can't leave. Now, somebody else is going to take over that dark deal. And that frees me.
To do what?
To leave beyond these walls.
As a vampire?
Yes, I control every single thing within these walls, within the realm of Barovia. I watched you enter. I beckoned you here. I've seen every single step that you've made. Every time Kojin's prayed to the Morning Lord. Every time Missure Spifi apologized to the Night Mother, it was me answering back. You simply existed for my amusement. And now, Escher is going to make that dark deal.
What happens if he backs out?
He won't. He knows that I'll kill him. Would you rather die or become the new Dark Lord?
Die.
See? This is why you're in a jail cell.
Become the new Dark Lord.
Working on placements for the guest. But it is not of consequence. For once, I have sealed his fate. I am free to leave with Tatiana. The lands of Barovia will no longer be my concern. I will finally get everything I've ever wanted.
How close is he to me?
He's on the other side of the door.
Is he within 20 feet?
I mean, if you're 20 feet to the door, he would be within 20 feet of you.
I want to throw something at the door and really tickle him with it.
What are you trying to do?
Throw my flask of holy water at him.
All right, there's like a little spot on the door. We'll say I'll add a little bit to his armor class. Anything above, we'll say a 21, because he in effect has 3/4 cover because of the face shielding. So if you hit above a 21, you could hit him in the face with holy water.
Is that a D20?
Yeah, that's an attack roll.
Nope.
The holy water hits the door and breaks. He chuckles. Oh, Jabber. You're always good for a laugh. I think I'll let Missure Spifi kill you first. And he walks off. The vampires take their area back there as a guard. More time is passing. It's hard to tell exactly how long. Did you guys bring your backpacks down with you? Do you guys have rations? If not, I mean, you could hypothetically eat the cat.
Oh, I've always got my backpack.
All right.
What do I have in it, though, is the question.
So we'll say that you guys have enough food and water to kind of sustain you and stuff like that. You start to hear the castle become more robust with sounds and stuff like that. You hear the music starting to swell. Missure Spifi, give me a performance check. Are you there, Jay?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Performance check.
Give me a performance check. Nope, that's persuasion, so sorry. It would be the exact same. 22.
All right. You definitely hear Missure Spifi's talents coming through as the whole castle is starting to echo with the Barovian entrance music. It seems like the wedding ceremony is about an hour away from beginning. You start to hear a little bit of commotion coming down the hallway. The vampires turn. Look. They say, "We're not expecting visitors." A large whip flashes out, striking across, burning the vampires. You see flashes of silver, and then the door is pushed off of its hinges as you see Vasilka, Esmeralda, and Adrian all come to rescue you. Beneath them are 4 dead vampires.
We are glad to see you.
Thank the morning lord.
Ah, yes. Once I did not hear you or see you return, I was not able to get to you without finding some help. I was able to go to the Abbey. Vasilka, she volunteered to come with me. She seems quite insistent. In Adrian's knowledge, we were able to locate you quickly. I fear that the wedding ceremony is starting. What do we do?
Oh. How's Van Richten looking?
Van Richten's looking like he's healed. He ate some food. He burnt some hit dice during that. He looks like he's good. He just doesn't have anything with him.
Does anybody have an extra weapon?
I do. I don't know if you can. I've got a great sword or a morning star.
Is my hoop axe still out there broken?
That thing is snapped.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if anybody had mending, you could have mended it during that time because he threw it in there with you.
Oh, so I still have it. I have it around me.
Yeah, it's broken unless you've decided to mend it, or you could try to repair it.
I didn't realize it was with me, or I would have tried to repair it.
Okay. Well, you're able to kind of like do your Kinder style stuff. Is there anything specifically that you're going to use to repair it? Do you have any spells? Do you have any consumable items?
Not really. I mean, if it was possible, my plain gold jewelry melted down a little bit and with Kojin's fire and kind of piece it together.
I'll call that good.
How many pieces of gold should I use?
All of them.
Sounds
In
juicy.
order to get the bindings properly to where it cuffs around and everything's good, it would take the rest of that jewelry.
Yeah, so I got 10 pieces, so
It's a blinged out hoopak now. You got gold and silver.
Hey, look at me, I'm bling.
All right. The Silka hasn't said anything. She never says anything. But Adrian and Esmeralda are like, what are we doing? If we let him, like, this is what he wants. This is now or never.
I'd like to look back at Kojin. Hey, you still got your bag of holding, right?
I believe Adam said that he would be right back, but yes, he does have his bag of holding.
I was gonna see if I can get a steak from him.
Yeah.
Escher is just a normal dude, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, with that knowledge, I'm just gonna say the way I see it is we got two options. We kill Tatiana or kill Escher.
Both would deprive him of what he wanted. We would have to wait for Tatiana's soul to reincarnate into another. And with Escher, he would have to start the process again of having another successor.
I'm pretty sure that would be Spiffy if that happened.
Well, you see, there's very specific things that you must do.
Oh, did I lose everyone?
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, I think we lost.
I think we just lost Alex.
Spiffy can't just be named.
Oh, there he is. What?
Hello.
We lost you for about 30 seconds.
My internet connection, just like me, was slightly unstable. I say we cannot just install somebody. Somebody has to take the dark gift and repeat the ritual that Strahd went through in order to become the new Dark Lord. He has convinced Escher to do this. From what I
Escher is a
read,
mere victim of circumstance. And that is not Tatiana. Kill her.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we kill them both?
do not think that they will go lightly. But either way, we must make our way up to the ballroom. Everybody is gathered there. I suggest if you have anything that you want to do to prepare, that you do it now, and then we head up there straight away. Is there any preparations that anybody's doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and give Van Richten my whip.
Ooh.
All right.
I have
Looks
no
at
need
it.
of it as I pull out my hilt.
We can't hear you. I'm pretty sure they can't hear you on the
They can.
thing. Oh, because you're not popping up at all. That's why I was.
I'm going to take my potion of heroism.
All right.
So I got 10 temporary hit points added.
Gotcha. Dan Jacules, is there anything that you're doing to prepare?
The only thing I'm going to prepare is making sure my weapons are intact, good to go, and I'm going to put my holy symbol, make sure it's right out in the open.
Gotcha. Kojin, what about you?
Just he's gonna be praying to Kotheth, his fire god, and I do have a quick question for Adrian. Does he need the sword back?
I've been crying my sword.
All right.
One other thing, I want to pull my crossbow, my light crossbow out of my backpack.
All right. Seems as though everybody is able to make all their preparations.
Operation H.
All right. I am going to start pulling everybody into where we're going to be at. Man, that is a cluster of tokens, but everybody, it is right there. So can everybody see where we're at on the board?
Guess where I'm at. That's it.
Yep.
Yes, it just looks like it's dark in the room.
I can fix that really quick. They would have brightened it up just a little bit. Okay, that looks good because I'm checking it on the chat. As you guys... What?
Can verify that they cannot hear you.
All right, should be good. Should be able to be controlled by tech. as you guys prepare yourselves, you start going through. You are fighting minor vampire spawn as you are going up. It is descending stairs, going fro. It's a heavy, heated combat as everything's going. You pass around the first portion. As you then look, and everybody runs up the stairs, and you hear the words, "If there's anybody who would object to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace." And you guys
Yeah! Kiss my toes!
kick open the door, and everybody looks back at you. You see Victor Velakovich as well as Isaac Strasny by Lady Fiona Wachter. Close to the wedding party is Missure Spifi playing the lute. You see Strahd on top of his podium with Tatiana next to him. Asher and Gertruda are standing there. Ismark is over on the side. Then you see his three brides. All right, let's see if I can get some add to turn. There we go. All right, let's get some initiative. Makes it easy that I can. All right, Dan Jackules, what'd you get?
14.
14. Jabber, what did you get?
Hold on a second. I got a 27.
All right. Kojin, what'd you get?
18.
All right. First up on the go is Adrian, then Jabber, then Missure Spiffy, and then we start breaking it down into the randoms. Adrian, it is your go.
Let's do some measuring here. All right. I'm gonna walk up directly to Spiffy. I have wanted to murder you since the day we met. Fortunately for you, I am a changed man. Unfortunately for you, so are you. And I'm gonna go ahead and activate that Sun Sword. I'm going to do my favorite thing. And use my Right at the Dawn.
All right.
That's 1d6. Let's see if I can get that to roll. I'm just going to roll it here. So that is -4 to my HP. And now it is activated with radiant damage. He's an undead creature, correct?
Correct.
Oh, that's going to be real bad with my Sun Sword. And my Radiant Dawn. Going to attack. With the Sun Sword. As I figure out how to do that on this app. Boom. That is a 14. That's probably not going to hit.
Missure Spifi's armor class is
17. That's not a hit.
17.
Alright, I'm going to attack again. This time that's a 20. That's definitely going to hit. First bit of damage to that is 13.
All right.
The second bit of damage to that is an additional 9 radiant.
And what damage does the Sun Sword itself do? Isn't that radiant?
Yes, it is.
So it's 22 radiant all day long.
That's also going to be an additional 1d8 because it's an undead target, because of the Sun Sword itself.
All right.
So that's an additional 7 added on to that. So that's 29 all day.
Ooh, 29 to Missure Spifi as Adrian hits you with that Sun Sword. Is that
Doesn't
your
even make
turn,
sense.
Adrian?
I'm going to look back at the vampire mistress near me. Say, go ahead. Try me. Would bow to your true lord. And that's it. That's my turn.
Yep, you know her as Lady Fiona Wachter. She was the one who turned you guys against the Baron of Vallaki. All right, next up is Jabber. It is your go.
Alright, I'm going to use Psychic Blade attack dexterity. And I'm going to actually throw it. I have a 60-foot range with it.
All right. Who are you throwing it at?
I was going to throw it at Mr. Spifi.
Okay.
That missed.
Yeah, it's a 17 to hit Spiffy.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to run another one. And I'm going to change my target. That missed Tatiana, too. I targeted Tatiana with that one.
What was your roll?
14.
Tatiana's not wearing anything. That's a hit.
Oh, lovely. Four damage.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's never mind. Different thing.
In her human form, that probably would have been a lot of damage, but she's a vampire right now, so did not affect her nearly as much.
Okay. I'm going to, as a bonus action, where is it at again? Take another 2 turns. No, forget it.
You trying to action surge?
Yeah, action surge.
All right.
And I'm going to drop my hoop pack at my feet. Crossbow, light. Tatiana. 25.
That's a hit.
And these are silver tipped.
Gotcha.
5 damage. And for another hit, the last one, 27.
All right.
For a grand total of another 6 damage. And
She's
that
still up.
And that's my turn.
All right. Missure Spifi, it is your go.
Do I have to attack that? Where were they? Did I have to attack them?
So far, you have control over yourself.
Why the fuck are you attacking me? Disengage and fly up. How tall is this room?
It's a pretty tall area. It's about 30 feet.
All right, I will do that. I don't understand why you're fucking attacking me.
All right, so Missure Spifi disengage and flies up.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to give myself a Bardic of Inspiration.
All right.
That's it.
All right. You see Ludmilla. She calls out to the other brides. Protect Escher, protect Gertruda. As they move in. All right, she looks to be holding an action. Actually, she looks to be holding a mote of fire in her hands. All right, Kojin, it is your go.
All right. With my bonus. What's up? Oh. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor on my +2 Greatsword. So until the spell ends, my weapon attacks deal an extra D4 radiant damage on a hit.
Gotcha.
And then with my action, I'm also going to use my... I wish I could... Divine Favor. It's the... I forget what it's called. Dang it, I'm sorry.
Favored by the gods?
Not the Favored by the Gods, but the... It's my channel divinity. It makes my weapon... I cannot believe I can't find it. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
Anyway, it adds my charisma modifier to my attacks with my weapon. So that's my action and my bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and stay right there and wait for my next turn.
All right. Ismark's turn. He runs over, opens this door, and then... Irina, come on! Anastasia moves quickly through there. Irina looks at Strahd. Strahd says, "Go, my dear. If you die, everything is lost." She starts moving. Dan Jackules, it is your go.
Damn. I was just gonna take. Okay. Is that 45? Not sure who to target at this point.
Well, none of the other people have started to make a move yet.
Right. I'm gonna yell to just Adrian, I guess, to say, who are we targeting? I know he's going after Spiffy, but who's the target here? Is it Escher?
Strahd.
Strahd. He's 45. Oh boy, seems risky. And Escher's in human form right now, right?
Escher's always been a human.
He just took the curse. I am going to take a bonus action and mark Escher with that thing that I do. Yes, thank you.
Gotcha.
I just couldn't think of it. Stupid. And then I am going to probably do something stupid. I wonder how much. Well, I can see enough of him, right? Yeah.
Well, you've got all the
Yeah.
sharpshooter and crossbow
Yeah.
expert speed, so like cover
Right.
doesn't matter to you.
Okay. I'm gonna do primal awareness. Or not primal awareness, Strahd ambusher. Excuse me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see if I can put a couple bolts in the back of his head. Unfortunately, you know, he's a victim just as much as we all are. As I say a prayer. What's his AC? I only rolled an 11 on that.
On Escher, is his AC? He's just wearing regular clothing, so he's like at a 12.
Ah, it's 11. Alright, so that one misses.
All right.
Another one coming his way. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 14.
That's a hit.
Jeez. So that's 4 plus. So that's 10. And then for my dread ambush shot. What do I add that one? I forget. What is it? That one hits, by the way. Extra 1d8. So let me roll damage. Is that 6? That stacks, right? With Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
It's 11 and then 1d8. 14.
14 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 huge hits on him. That triggers Ludmilla's attack as she unleashes a fireball in your guys' direction.
Cool.
I need you guys to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
You guys remember to add.
Am I in
4
this
to
one?
that.
Good call.
Oh, nice crit.
Oh, I forgot. I need to roll a d10, sir.
You said a wisdom?
So it's gonna be
Dex.
it's gonna be on the group that's over here.
Am I in this one as well?
No, you are outside of it. So Adrian's good. So it's gonna be Jabber, Kojin, Esmeralda, Vasilka, and Dan Jackness.
And that's a wisdom saving?
Dex.
No, it's dexterity because it's a fireball. It's gonna be a DC 15.
I got 19.
Nice. So if you passed, you take 12 points of fire damage. This does not seem to go well for Vasilka, as the sight of fire combusting around her gets her agitated.
5. You said 5 if you succeeded.
It's 12 if you succeeded.
No.
Is that your turn, Dan? Or is there anything else that you're going to do?
Oh yeah, sorry, that's Silka. Who's this guy back here?
That is Argal. That is the brother of the guy Luvash who died
Oh,
at the Vistani camp.
interesting.
He's the
I'm
one who
going-
has tiger scratches down his face.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go stand next to him and say, "Hey, what's up?"
What's up? They promised I could kill you for your betrayal.
Ha! They lied to you.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Strahd's turn. As you see him quickly moving once, twice, he opens these doors. You fools, it is me you want. And then he uses his action to dash. That's him. Escher grabs Gertruda. And he starts dragging her in through there. It looks like he's shielding her. Esmeralda is going to position herself down by Adrian, and she looks like she's trying to grab Lady Wachter. They're wrestling back and forth. Ezek's turn. Ezek moves into where Esmeralda is and joins in the fray. Victor, not seeing anything good, proceeds to run after where Strahd's at. Vasilka, enraged, is going to rush after the vampire that did that stuff and starts wailing on her. She looks at Jabber. Jabber, you have inspiration from Vasilka.
Nice.
This is her thing that she can do, is once per turn she can give inspiration to somebody. Alright. Gertruda's turn. She runs through the doorway. She's making her way out. Valentia starts to move to cover the escape. Lady Wachter's wrapped up. Argal. Dan. You, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Alright. You take 9 points of piercing damage and 24 poison as he produces a short sword that he has hidden and just kind of stabs it into you. This is for my brother.
Who's your brother? Ow!
Give me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. What'd you get?
6.
You're next to Kojin, so that +4 won't so that you definitely take that 24. So my brother Luvash. Alright, that's his turn. Now we're back up to the top. It is Adrian's go again.
I should have done this a long time ago. I look over at Esmeralda. I lean in. I give her a very dramatic battle time kiss. And then I'm off. Chasing Strahd down.
All right.
I'm going to double move. My movement's 40 now. And stand in between
Nice.
him and the doorway there. You cannot run. You will face justice. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. He tells you, "I don't want to kill you, but I will if I have to."
You have to.
He smiles. Jabber, it is your turn.
As a bonus action, I am going to take steady aim, give myself advantage on my attack roll.
All right.
I have a 0 movement speed for this. And I'm going to use my crossbow. I also have sharpshooter. And I'm going to attack Spifi.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Spiffy is
I have a real quick question. Why is it that everybody's attacking me? I understand that Strahd said it, but just because Strahd said it, you guys are attacking me? You haven't seen me until you literally burst into this room. So you're using character knowledge versus player knowledge versus character knowledge.
Well, I mean, there's also context clues of like you being in there playing.
Yeah, I was going to be playing for the wedding anyways, to be part of the attack anyways. That was part of the plan in the beginning.
Yeah, so they put 2 and 2 together. They're like, Spiffy's in there, and Strahd said that he's already betrayed you.
And you haven't said anything to us that...
I just did. I said, why the fuck are you attacking me?
That's all you said. You didn't say that you were on our side. We were informed that you are a vampire. And from the way
Yeah, but
you look
this is
now,
this is the thing. You don't know that.
But they
Oh,
kind
totally.
of do,
Alright.
because Strahd said that he
Alright,
turned
cool.
you.
Yeah, of course Strahd would say that.
But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like, that legit fucking happened, though.
It did, but that's not the point. It's the bad guy just saying something, and all of the people, all of us, just like, okay, yeah, it happened. It's gold.
I mean, there are other things that have happened during this entire game that have led them to believe that, yeah, you would probably have taken that deal and become a vampire. I mean, your turn's coming up next, so Jabber, what's your attack roll?
29,
29's definitely a hit.
and it's critical. 14 damage.
All right, that is 14
So that's with a what?
silver crossbow bolt.
It was silvered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it, Jabber?
No. I'm going to fire a second time. Oof. My fucking bolt broke as it fired.
Gotcha. That other one is ineffective. All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
That is it.
All right. Next up is Missure Spifi. This would be your time to explain yourself if you wanted to.
What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Why are you attacking me? I haven't done anything to you or against you. What is going on? And then I'll go into invisibility.
Got it. Missure Spifi cast invisibility.
And that's it.
Are you going to attempt to hide?
If I can, yes.
Yeah, hiding's gonna be. Oh, you cast invisibility, so
Yeah.
that's the action. Okay.
But being up in the air, I'll drop lower enough so that way I'm not grazing the ceiling.
Okay. So, gotcha.
Be at like
That's
25 feet.
That's your turn. Next up is Ludmilla. Ludmilla is fighting against Vasilka. Kojin, it is your go.
Oh, he's gonna head for the door that he saw Adrian and Strahd go through, and as he passes Dan and I forgot that guy's name, Lugash.
Argal. Luvash
Argal.
was the brother that died.
That's right. I'm gonna holler over at Dan and Jabber, and I'm just gonna be like, "Small fries, guys. Remember who we're here for."
Kojin, this is why you're goaded.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 20, to the door. And that'll be it for me.
All right.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Can I use my action to dash?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash out into the hallway and get a little bit further. Is that I can't see who that is next to.
Fucking
Am I-
Michael Jordan goaded.
Yeah, I cannot see who I'm next to. The sword is casting light, by the way. 20-foot radius.
All
As
right.
part
Let
of
me
the
give
sacred
you
weapon.
some of that dynamic lighting because you just pulled up on the other side of Strahd.
I did
That's
do
what I was
radiant on
afraid
my
of.
sword. It is also lit.
Nice. So I got right behind Strahd. Oh well, that's where I wanted to be. So, yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. Next up is Bismarck, who gets everybody in. Austrasia proceeds to block that route. Tatiana makes her way. Dan Jackgills, it is your go.
Yes, it is. The smart thing to do is to leave this room because I'm about dead.
You got a full rest.
Yeah, but I just took a shit ton of damage.
True.
From this dick right here next to me, which I thought we were friends.
He was until Strahd let him know that you guys are responsible, or Rictavio was responsible for the death. Again, nothing escapes Strahd's observations.
Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Who's left in here? Just Jabber and I?
Yes. Yeah.
30 feet gets me... So as I get to this door right here, I'd like to take my action and shoot Usher again.
Okay.
Just cause...
Did you disengage or anything like that?
Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Ha. I'm going to disengage, because this butthole. And never mind my action. Disengage, and then take my movement. What was that, 30 feet? Darn it. How much?
That was 20.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll take the rest of my movement. That'll be my turn. I think it was somewhere in there. Yeah.
On Strahd's go, he looks at you, Adrian, and he says, well, let's get to the heart of the matter. And you see him disengage from between Kojin and you, and he phases through the walls. And then that's when you hear it. The the thumping. Boom, 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 boom. The tower begins to shine with some bright light. You can tell he's going up to the heart of Ravenloft. Or the Heart of Sorrow. And that's his turn. Escher moves through. Closes that door. Esmeralda is fighting against Lady Wachter. Izek is trying to do that. Victor Velakovich is running. Basilka looks at you, Dan Jackules, and gives you... Actually, no, she's going to look at Esmeralda and give her bardic inspiration. All right, Gertruda's going. Valentia ends up going through there as well, closing the door. Aragal starts making his way up. There. All right, Adrian, it is your go.
Okay. Which way did he go?
He went up the tallest spire. You know that the quickest way to get there is there's a secret door at the end of this hallway.
Hey, you said he sort of missed it or went through the walls. Which way?
He went through the walls into the central tall spire.
Okay. I am going to do the same.
Okay.
Going to mist and do the same.
Gotcha. I will grab you, and you see him as he's running up. He turns back and he says, "Ah, good boy."
I'm going to use the remainder of my movement to get up, and I'm going to make my 2 attacks.
All right.
First attack. Oh, that's a 29, baby.
That's definitely hit.
We'll go ahead and do 1d8. What's that? Because I'm one-handing it. I use a shield. So it's 14 plus a d8 and 2d6. It's an additional 10. It's 24 radiant.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my Blood Curse of the Marked with that. Bonus action, I mark the creature. Until the end of my turn. Target weapon that has a Crimson Ray, I roll an additional 1d6. I'm going to attack again.
All right. Your first attack did a total of 24.
Yep. Should have done that first, but hey, this is what I do. And you know what? With that particular Blood Curse of the Mark, I'm going to add an additional d6, and this is damage to myself. -1. I'm going to amplify that so that attacks also have an advantage against him.
Okay.
And I'm going to make that second attack at advantage. That's a 22.
That's a hit.
That's 10 damage, plus, of course, I'm just doing the extra damage because I know he's undead. And that's an additional 12. So 22 radiant on the second one.
You notice that these attacks are not nearly as effective as you thought that they would be. You hit him once, the whole chamber that you're in from the top, that heart flashes. No visible mark on him. Your second hit, the same thing, flashes on him. He smiles. I thought you knew better than to attack me in our home. Looks like the heart has taken those 2 blows.
And it will take several more. You should have known better than to attack my mother. And that's it. That's my turn.
Gotcha. At the end of your turn, he's going to take his first legendary action to start spider climbing up. All right, Jabber, it is your go.
This right here is who?
Where?
I'm trying to ping him. He's just south of where I'm at. Looks like a guy.
Oh, that's Izak Strasny. That's the guy from Valaki who's got that crazy looking arm that had the battle axe. He killed his adopted father for reasons that I forget.
Okay.
Seems to be pretty occupied with Esmeralda. Not in a trying to kill her way, but he is trying to, like, subdue her.
So he doesn't know that he's about to get attacked. Okay.
Well, you also have an ally who's Esmeralda within 5 feet of him.
I'd like to take my sneak attack on this one.
All right, what are you using for your sneak attack?
Crossbow bolt.
Okay,
Or actually, no, I take that back. Psychic blade.
gotcha.
So I get advantage on that one. $16.
Yes, that hits.
That's a total of 12 damage.
Gotcha.
And for extra measure, since I still have my crossbow in my hand and I haven't picked up my hoop pack, I'm going to hit him with the crossbow bolt. Or thought I was. 13.
13 unfortunately does not make it.
That's not okay. And that. Second, make sure. Would my side bolstered knack work for that attack roll? If you fail an ability check, oh no, never mind. It's ability check. Nope, that does not work. Then yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Strahd uses another legendary action to keep Spider climbing up. It seems that he is outpacing you and he is going to the top of that tower. Missure Spifi, it's your turn.
I'm going to fly down here. Action or no? Item interaction to go open the door
So open the door, yeah.
and get on the other side of it
All right.
and use. Oh, I'm trying to move myself. Sorry. I'd probably end up like right there then. If I could have used my action to close the door.
Sure.
That's my turn.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, let me roll a d10. Thanks.
All right. Ludmilla is still fighting against Basilka. Kojin, it is your go.
I'm gonna be like, there's an undead. Where'd they go? And I'm gonna notice that Dan's looking pretty hurt. I'm gonna use my action to use my lay on hands feature and give him 20 hit points back.
Ooh, look at that, Dan. You got 20 HP.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna ask him if he has any idea of where we should go to try to find the Strahd who just ran through the wall.
I have no idea. I was following you guys.
And then in
I feel
frustration,
like he's baiting us away.
I'm gonna just open this door and see what I see through there. And I don't see him. So that'll be my turn this time.
All right, Dan, it is your go. You did see that this right here was a secret door. That was part of the wall that opened up.
I hate leaving Esmeralda.
Not as much as I hated it.
Alright, so you said there's a secret door there?
Yes.
Alright, do I know how to trip it?
It's been opened. It was opened by Strahd, and then Adrian
gotcha.
jumped in the way.
Are we going through the door, coaching?
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I don't. Is it right here?
It's right here.
Yeah. Or is this the path right through then? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'll take my 30 feet movement, I guess.
Yeah, you saw that Strahd was going through that way.
Gotcha.
And then there is a door over here, and it looks like the start of a stairwell right there.
Alright, I'll take the remainder of my dash and go right there.
Gotcha. Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, Strahd's turn. He's moving. Esmeralda ends up killing Lady Wachter.
I never liked that bitch anyway.
Neither did she. Isaac moves. Going to shoot at me with a 1, and then is going to make 2 attacks against Jabber. He does not have his axe with him. Actually, he is going to, from this location, just hurl some fire at him. 7's gonna miss, a 20's gonna hit. Jabber, you take, oh, you lucky boy, 7 fire damage as he hurtles 2 motes of fire at you. One of them actually splashes and hits you. The Silka and Valentia are going. Alright, we are back to the top of the round with Adrian. How's everybody doing for time tonight?
Oh, fantastic.
If we're good to boogie, we can keep it going.
I'm going to yell out, Strahd!
Alright,
And-
Dan.
I'm good.
Here's Strahd coming from this part. It looks like there's a spot that's especially thin on the other side of that portion of the wall.
And I'm going to double move and spider climb after him.
All right.
That's 80 feet from my double
Gotcha.
move.
He's gaining a little bit of ground, but he's still up above you. All right. If that's your turn, next up is Jabber.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Oh, God, I'd have to do the math. I'm thinking, no, he's probably about 60.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Jabber, it is your go.
Oh, so you want to try to turn me into a tender shish kebab? Crossbow to hit 13 doesn't hit.
Nope,
He threw off my aim with that one.
he did.
How about a 22? I get 2, yeah. Oh, yeah. 22 on this one.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
Oh, all right.
And I'm going to, as a bonus action, use cutting action. And I'm going to move my little pasty ass. Right here.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
Gotcha. All right, Mr. Spiffy, it is your go.
I'm gonna follow after all the people that I just saw go through here.
All right, they are heading a floor above you. It looks like
All right.
to the place where you originally met Escher and Gertruda, and they had all those clothes laid out.
All right, that's where I fly to then.
All right.
And then let me roll a d10.
All right, Ludmilla disengages from Basilka and starts to move through. That is her go. All right, Kojin, it is your turn.
Curse myself for being an idiot and followed Dan through that door that I guess I just didn't see the first time.
It's the confusion. I understand.
And use my action to dash. Get up there next to Dan.
All right.
Do you have enough momentum left to hit that wall and we can hit it at the same time?
Now I use my action to dash.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Dan Jackfields, it is your go. You know for a fact that there's probably a secret door right here because you spent the time to take a look at it. It's telltale signs.
Alright, I want to pop it open if I can find a latch or a loose block or whatever and be like, yeah, here we go.
Yep. It opens up easily.
It's 5 feet and... Which way is the question?
You are hearing Adrian's cursing and muttering coming from this direction.
I hear Adrian, it's this way. Oh, is this another crack in the wall to the stairwell?
That is the grand spire that is leading up.
Okay. So I can get to it from here though, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's a access point right there.
And then Adrian's right there.
Well, he is spider climbing up, but you can hear him screaming.
Yeah. I'll follow
Words of
his
vengeance.
noise. Alright. So I'll take my full feet 30 right there. Boom.
All right.
Actually, do I want to dash? Why not? 20, 20, 25, 30. Right there. I think.
There you go.
Okay. That's my turn.
Strahd keeps moving up and moving up. It's
What's up, dude?
the step procs. Esmeralda starts fighting Isaac. Isaac, not wanting to hurt Esmeralda, is doing that. You got the Silka who runs over. Jabber, you get inspiration. Valentia is making a move. At this point, everybody's pretty much tied up with stuff. Jabber, are you also pursuing?
I'm trying to take this guy out.
trying to take Ezek out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Adrian, it is your go. You guys are racing up.
Alright, I'm gonna double move again towards him.
Alright,
Another 80.
gotcha. You're within, we'll say, you're within 30 feet now.
I'm within 30 feet. Oh boy. I am going to conduct, as I curse out, "You will pay!" And I'm going to conduct the blood curse of bloated agony on him. For the duration, he has disadvantage on strength and dex checks.
Ooh.
He's going to take 1d8 necrotic damage if he takes more than one attack on his turn. And I'm going to amplify it yet again, so that's going to take me some more damage. Oh, of course. That's going to be 6 damage. And that 6 damage means that this is going to last for 1 minute. You can make a con saving throw DC 14 at the end of each of its turns to end this curse.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, next up is Jabber.
Alright. What I'm going to do this round, I'm going to put my, as just like a normal little thing, put my, crossbow back on his holster, like hook thing on my belt.
Got it.
I have both hands free. I'm going to throw another psychic blade at him. 16.
That's a hit.
Seven damage.
Alright.
And a second one for a total of 26. For 4 damage. And as a bonus action, with my free hand, I'm also going to throw a third as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's one of my bonus action things with the psychic blades. I can either, with my offhand, I can produce another one and throw it or stab with it.
Okay.
For a grand total of 7 damage on that one. And that will be my turn.
Alright. He looks like he's bloodied. So he's about half hit points. Alright, that was your turn, Missure Spifi. It is your go.
What was the name of the wife of Strahd?
You got Ludmilla, Valentia, Anastasia, and Tatiana.
I think it was Tatiana, the one that was right next to him.
Yeah, that was Tatiana. That was Irina. Now she goes by Tatiana. She had a glow up.
Okay. I'm gonna stick next to them. Like, are they still running, or did they stop? What?
Yeah, they're still running. It looks like they're going to various chambers, pulling out weaponry, stuff like that.
Okay, good, because I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna follow her specifically.
Okay.
And then let me roll a d10 real quick. Nice. That's my turn. Thank you.
All right. Next up is Kojin.
Right, I'm gonna move into this area. That's quite quick thing. 5. Oh wow! All right, how far away are they?
You just hit the bottom of the stair. You see Dan Jackul's right over there, and then you see Adrian and Kojin right there. Well, Adrian's like up probably 80 feet.
Okay. How far do I see Strahd at all?
Yeah, Strahd's about 30 feet in front of Adrian.
Oh, nice.
10.
So that's in range of my firebolt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna try firebolt Strahd.
gotcha.
That's not gonna hit. 12.
Unfortunately, it is not.
All right, that'll be it for this turn.
All right. Next up is Dan Jackuls.
I missed it. Kojin, did you run past me?
He hucked a firebolt up.
Oh, up. I gotcha. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going around here.
All right, you are noticing one thing, Dan, as you're going through. There are no safety rails on this thing. It is large, it is
perfect.
open, and you can see all the way down to the ground.
Can I see up as well then?
Yes, you can.
Can I? Well, I can assuming see Strahd as well.
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Well, if that's the case, I take my movement. How far is he here from here? You probably just went through this with Kojin.
He's about 100 feet up above you guys.
Okay. Let's see. I already. My mark is still on the other guy. Yeah, why not? I'll see if I can. Let's see if I can put a couple shots in him. $23
That's a hit.
for 4 damage.
4 damage is enough. You see the heart of sorrow pump, and then a large wave of necrotic energy pulses out. He is no longer protected.
Okay. 28 for the next hits for 8 more damage. These are silver tipped, by the way.
Got it.
And as my bonus action, I will take 1 more shot. And that's a 23 for another 6.
All right. Pepper Strahd with 2 bolts.
I think that's my turn.
All right. Strahd cast invisibility on himself. And then you think you see him, or the effects of him going further up. It looks like he is still inclined to go in that direction. Esmeralda is fighting with Ezek. She shoves him in front of the window. Ezek yells out to Esmeralda, "You were supposed to be mine!" And then Vasilka, linebacker, tackles him through the window. Ezek falls as her and them look through. Vasilka gives Jabber inspiration. Alright, here's where we're at. Next session, we will do Strahd at the top of the tower. And then we will start off with the initiative of Adrian. If everybody's good with that.
Yep.
Sounds cool.
All right.
I just got to make my way up there.
Well, that's what we'll do. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll have like everybody up there gathered at one time looking for Strahd while he's invisible, and then figure that stuff out. And then combat will start again. But everybody will be regrouped, looking for him, that type of thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious where Mr. Spiffy's gonna, what side he's gonna fall on. But if he's charmed, I'm guessing, you know.
Already fucking told you guys.
Hey, what you say could be what you do different though, because your mind isn't your own anymore.
Previous session was of course enhanced by Syrinscape. Epic games need epic sound. Visit Syrinscape.com to improve the quality of your games, and see you next time.